Good day. Even though this is February 9th, I'm recording for January 27th because my computer was down. So these are going to be in order, but way behind. So I'll catch up as soon as I can with them and get back to whatever date is going to be that I actually can do it. Anyways, today we're going to do John 10, verses 40 through 42, and Proverbs 27. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin John 10, starting at verse 40. Then Jesus went back across the Jordan to the place where John first had been baptizing, and he stayed there. 41. Many came to him and said, although John never performed a sign, everything he said about this man was true. 42. And many in that place believed in Jesus. Okay, after they tried to arrest him, probably stone him, he went back, he left Jerusalem. 40. Then Jesus went back across the Jordan to the place where John had first been baptizing and stayed there. He was in a hostile country. The hierarchy of the temple was against him. 41. Many came to him and said, although John never performed a sign, everything he said about this man was true. John did not perform any miracles, but everything he said about Jesus was true. 42. And many in that place believed in Jesus. Many in that place there believed in Jesus. Proverbs 27. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest what the day will bring forth. You can't guarantee your next breath, much less what you're going to do tomorrow. 2. Let another man praise thee, and not thy own mouth, a stranger, and not thy own lips. Don't brag on yourself. Let other people notice and brag for you. 3. A stone is heavy and sand weighty, but fool's vexation is heavier than they both. Yeah, fools take it too far. 4. Wrath is cruel and anger overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? 5. Better an open rebuke than love that is hidden. Yeah, open rebuke means love because they're telling you where you're going wrong and they want you to be corrected. But if you hide your love, how are they going to know? 6. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are importunate. In other words, Judas kissing in the garden was supposed to be a greeting kiss. Instead, it was a betrayal kiss. It looks like something nice, but it's really something nasty. 7. The full soul loatheth the honeycomb, but as for a hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. If you're full, nothing looks good. If you're hungry, everything looks good. 8. As a bird that wandereth from her nest, so is a man that wandereth from his place. 9. Ointment and perfume rejoice the heart. So does the sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. Good counsel brings joy. 10. Thine own friend and thy father's friend forsake not. Neither go into thy brother's house in the day of calamity. Better is a neighbor that is near than a brother afar off. Yes. People that are close to you can help you. 11. My son, be wise and make my heart glad, that I may answer him that taunteth me. Yeah, the guy said, look what an idiot son that you got, blah, blah, you did a lousy job. But if you're doing good, he says, he can go, my son, you mean my son, the brain surgeon? 12. A prudent man seeth evil and hideth himself. The thoughtless pass on and are punished. Wise people look ahead. Well, something evil's coming, better get out of the way. 13. Take his garment that is surety for a stranger, and hold him in pledge that is surety for an alien woman. In other words, some guy comes up to you and says, hey, can I borrow your car and let this guy use it? Get collateral. 14. He that blesses his friend with a loud voice rising early in the morning should be counted accursed to him, because he's boasting and it's flattery. 15. A continual dropping on a very rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike. He would hide her hideth the wind, and the ointment of his right hand betrayeth himself. Yeah, he can't hide stuff like that. 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. 18. Whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof, and he that waiteth on his master shall be honored. you should get what's coming to you. 19. As in water, face answers face, so the heart of a man to man. As you see your face in water, so you see yourself in the heart of other people. 20. The netherworld and destruction are never satiated, so the eyes of a man are never satiated. Can't stop looking. Can't get enough. 21. The refining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, and a man is tried by his praise. Praise truly shows what a man is. You start believing it, you say, oh, I really am that good. Even though you're not. 22. Though thou shalt bray a fool in mortar with a pestle and many groats, yet when thou hast foolishness, depart from him. 23. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds, for riches are not forever, and doth the crown endure for all generations. Keep track of what you have, take care of what you have, and be careful with what you have. And 25 through 27. When the hay is mown and the tender grass showeth itself, and the herbs of the mountains are gathered in, the lands will be for thy clothing, and the goats for the price of a field. And it will be goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and the maintenance of thy maidens. In other words, you do your work diligently and well, you do the best you can, and you will have enough to pay the bills. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you can reach me through 810-242-2997. It's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, so do I.